Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite baby girl here, Mama D, and today I am joined by two of my absolute favorites for our Love Island review live stream. Say hi, guys.
Natural. Hi, you sound so natural doing that.
Guys, so this is Jamaica and this is Esther. They are going to get and hide their faces. We're going to be doing a Love Island girl chat, chit chat because we have a lot to get in. Well, actually, no, we don't actually because this episode was, I don't know, it just did not hit my head bass the way the other episodes have been. But you know what is good? Not every day we're violence. Some days we choose peace for like 30% of the time, 70% of the time, we have to be doing pepper them gag. But yeah, let us get into this. I'm so excited. So, in this episode, we have, well, let's just get it out of the way. Jay and China team furniture. Jay went to China, decided he did not like the Chinese, and he decided to come back. So, China booked her flight back to Beijing. Jay booked his flight back to Britain. They were eliminated. Were we surprised? Not really. My guy has had so many options, nothing is working. At this point, we need to call him Hugo 2.0 because I think he was just here for boys' holiday. I'm looking for a connection. How many connections are you looking for? If you keep on connecting, and it's not working out, the problem is you. It's not them, it's you.
Actually, think about that part of the episode. I think the producers should stop letting the Islanders decide who go home. The producers should let the we voted for a reason. They should let us stick with our vote. You know that kind of thing. I feel like it's so predictable now. You know exactly who's going to be saved. You know exactly who's going home. I think if the public are allowed to vote, Dami and Summer would have went home, and the chaos that would have caused would have been much more entertaining than the episode we currently watched.
For sure. I can definitely see that because I think it would have been nice to see maybe can something authentic actually develop with India and Deji. But I think part of the reason why maybe they did that as well is that they want carnage for the movie night. If there is going to be a movie night challenge, I really hope that there will be. There's going to be absolute carnage because you can just imagine. Did you see the little spice India had when she just saw him with coupling with another girl, and then she now fully sees the three-way kiss, calling it a lad's holiday. Summer's over. Summer's not over. It's going to be mayhem. So I am absolutely here for it. Yeah, so basically the first part of the episode was just them just debating over who's going to go home. Coco opening her mouth saying that she wants, is it China to stay or India to stay, saying that they want to find love. This all of you can more people as you quickly came, so are you guys slowly being eradicated. You guys are being eradicated quicker than even Ebola virus. But anyway, we'll just need y'all to go. And at the end of it, yeah, they say their goodbyes and whatnot. The usual, oh, I've made friends for life. I love you all so much. Actually, China is very funny because sis was like, I'm going to go and call my ex because I need a dick down. To be honest, sister, we don't blame you. With Jay and his plasterboard personality, I can say why. Go collect your presents. You have our full support out here. Then at the end, Dami is there attacking Luca and Andrew for saving him. Who else were they really going to save? Let's be honest. Three Musketeers, the three, like Andrew is there, your partner in crime. I won't lie, I would actually would have loved to see Andrew and Coco in the bottom because who the hell voted for Andrew and Coco? I don't understand. Like, it's as if you guys are not having common sense or something, but definitely there needed to be at least a double dumping and two couples should have gone home, not just one couple. Because the
Toxic talk, but I think Andrew and Coco are good. I think Andrew and Tash are good together. I think the both of them are crybabies. The both of them are have issues, and both of them, Andrew likes Tash more than Tash likes Andrew, which is how all relationships should work. So I actually like Andrew and Tash together. So I'm glad they kept them in. So I hope they get back together.
at this point, I'm just tired of both of them. Like anytime their episodes come up, I just blank out because I'm just like, I am done. It's either going to be you moping about how you want him back, or him moping about how he wants you back. Like it's just like you guys are not giving me, like you guys are bland, you are boring, it is so predictable. I am tired. Like I'm frustrated at this point. I just need them gone at this point. You should just go home, go and marry, have 40 children and everything, and just be our quintessential white picket fence crying couple because I'm tired of it. But yeah, at the end of the night, Billy pulls Tash for a talk, And then he reads her and he's like to her, look, I'm not here to be playing second fiddle to nobody. If I'm interested in you, I'm interested in you. I want to get to know you. And that is completely right. Remove yourself from that equation. Because if we left it up to Auntie Tash, she would still be doing yo-yo and flip-flopping. But to be honest, we all know Tash. She's not. Is she loyal? Absolutely not. Is she's more slippery than an eel. That's actually the word to use and describe her. She's up, she's down, she's up, she's like a freaking sound wave at this point. But yeah, he says he wants someone that's only for him. In his confessional, I actually love Billy. I love his chat. I love his confidence. Not him saying that sis is going to regret it and that she's just afraid because of she doesn't want to explore things with him. To be honest, is she going to regret it? Absolutely yes. On the movie night when she really sees what has happened. But then we know Andrew has her in a bondage. I don't know whether they tied them spiritually or something like that, sha, but they don't want to release each other. So at this point, we have given up on saying let my people go. They should just stay in their messed up toxic situation. Next thing we have is Paige and Jacques. Oh God, Father Lord, I pray that my sister receives sense. But in the start of the episode, it looks like she was not going to receive sense. But towards the end of the episode, it looks as if small sense is coming back into her head. So I'm not giving up on hope for Paige yet. I'm still praying for the girl a little bit. But yeah, so Jax calls her over to the fire pit as him and his him and his 1.5 men discussed earlier on where they had their first kiss. The reason I call them 1.5 men is because of I realized that they're not even 3.5, because even that half I'm giving them is being generous. And 3 men, they're not really men, they are boys. So that's why I'm giving them half of a man, which is 1.5 men. That's what they are. But basically, he reads out his poem, love letter, text message, whatever it is. She's lapping it up, smiling like a goat. And she basically forgets him. She kisses him. They're there cuddling, doing couple of the year. Lord help us. Is very happy with him, smiling, saying that she can see he's trying to become a better man. My sister, it took you all of less than 24 to 48 hours for you to forget everything he said to you, the disrespect. And all he had to do to get you back was write with lipstick on tissue paper and then write you a text message that he could not even compose himself and someone had to proofread for him. You have high standards, my friend. You really do. And then the girls end up talking again. So in the morning, the girls are talking. Paige and Tasha tell the girls about their decision. Paige to get back together with Jax. Tasha tells them about her deciding to go full steam ahead with Andrew and break up with Billy. Jack sleeps in Paige's bed and they're there cuddling. What else is new? Dami goes outside with Andrew. And guys, I won't lie, in as much I like my Indami, I like my Damiya or whatever they're called. And I won't lie, they had a little like romantic scene where she runs up to him and then he runs up and he's carrying her. The only thing that was just the only thing that was just missing was just in the Patrick Swayze video where he literally lifts her up across the head and have that moment. I was expecting that. So it was I won't lie, the romantic side of me was like, oh, so cute. But then the realistic side of me is just like, oh, Nadine, lovely, lovely. Continue. When you're doing lovely, lovely, at the end of it, when the karma starts, when the wreckage starts, I'll be here to watch your breakup happen. But yeah, that was a cute scene. I think that was a very, very cute scene. So half and half. I love it because it's great for content. They're doing couple of the year. Let's wait for it. Yeah, so the guys are talking in the morning about how they miss G and China. And guys, hold on, back to that thing. Why was Andrew doing ad lib or commentary? Are they paying you? I don't understand. Saying my favorite couple. No, no, no.
You just accept quiet.
Exactly. He should have kept quiet. But you know the reason why he was there? Because of he knows that he is trash. And that is why he's encouraging. Because it's like, if it's working for me, maybe for my boy to him too will also get forgiven. Absolutely not. And then what else do we have? And so the guys are all talking and they're talking about how they miss Jay and China. They say that for everybody at this point. Ekin says that she has a nightmare because the video refused not to cuddle her. The video said he did not cuddle her because he was missing Jay. I don't know how suddenly you are best friends with the guy that stole your girl from you and you were angry about. I don't know. Love Island does show so many unrealistic situations, but we keep it pushing. The girls have a chat. India just lays it out for them and says she has a better connection with Dami than with Deji. And that last night she really told her that you don't have time to be petty. You just have to lay everything out there. No, you have time to be petty. No, there's enough time for you to stand your ground. There's enough time for you to have standards. There's enough time for you not to lower your morals. No, no, there is enough time. Just because you are desperate for boy or for plague does not mean that we should lose our common sense. Dami talks to the boys and tells the guys how he's grateful he is to be here, how he's fully focused on India. As you have entered into India, we hope you will not be departing for another season. Maybe winter will come in or autumn will come in, and then you decide that that's where you want to go and reside in. Jack says he's happy to be back in the bed with Paige. Are we really surprised? Paige tells the girls about Jack's her little romantic story. Bull crap at this point. Tash tells them about Andrew. What else is new? Danica tells the girls about George. She thinks that them coming back into the villa made it hard and being a couple. Girl, he was never into you. He did not like you. You saying he was matching your energy. What energy was he matching is what I want to know. Because this boy just drains my energy. Hearing him talk irritates me. He is a pretty boy who is here for Boohoo deal. So unless your father is like the sponsor of Boohoo or your mother is the owner of Pretty Little Thing, he is not here for you. So stop trying to make excuses for these men that are not worth your time of the day. That's my TED talk over. And Summer says that she's grateful to be here and she's happy for India and Dami to crack on. But they're asking for your permission. Sister, they were going to crack on whether you were on board or not on board. So I don't know why you felt you had to add in your 2 or is it your 3 cents into it. And then the boys get a text about some R and are very excited, jumping up and down like a bunch of hyenas. The girls are a little bit jealous, saying that they need the rest and recreation. In it, I actually really love the scene with all the boys talking with each other because there's always that saying that, like, behind every joke there's a bit of truth in it. And I definitely think that the way the guys were talking to each other, they were highlighting a lot of things or a lot of dysfunction that was going in a lot of the relationships. I know some of them were making fun of Loka, talking about how he's suffocating Gemma and he basically has her in a bondage and he should release the girl. They were talking to Jax about Paige, about how he's so entwined in her and trying to get back into her good books and everything like that. Yeah, so they're doing little Spartans, doing their facials and their eye mask and everything like that, which is cute. And when the other villa, the girls are meditating and saying what they want. They all say they need a guy. I can say she wants 4 kids with Davide. Paige gets a text actually saying that Adam is coming and they're all super excited. They all rush to get dressed, doing their makeup. And Ekin asks what she would do if he was interested in her. And my sister says, I'm open to get to know him. And you know what? It is true. Be open like a book, get to know him. What is good for the goose is also good for the camera. You want to make me look like a mug? Absolutely not. Whatever you do, just know that my own is going to be 10 times worse. That is it. So I am all for this new page. So they all decide to stay in the swimwear. Well, you guys are already naked. If it's not attracted to you guys in your swimwear, I don't know what wearing a dress is going to go and do for you people. The girls see him, some of them recognize him, some think it's him, others don't think it's him. So they're all having back and forth. Is this a doppelganger? Is this really him or not? They find out that it's Annam colored. They're excited. They all introduce himself, and you can see how thirsty they are for him. They want a bite of Adam's apple. That's why this video is titled "The Girls All Want a Bite of Adam's Apple" because they were all hopping. Paige says she's very physically attracted to him, asks each of them about their status. Gemma says she's closed off. Ekin says she's closed off. Danica says she's single. Paige explains her situation as well. Then the girls are all there trying to figure out individually who's interested. And Paige says in her confessional that she's open to get to know Adam and thinks that he's perfect for her. And yeah, that he's pretty much ticks all her boxes. He then pulls Paige for a chat. The girls, Akin, Tash, and Gemma are all saying how excited Paige looks and how happy she looks. She and Adam have, I think they had a fairly good conversation. I do think it was a really good conversation. He really tried to get to know like what exactly is going on. Is she open? What's her situation with Jacques? Where are they? So yeah, very, very happy about that. He says he has always been faithful, he's never cheated, he's ready for something serious. This boy is literally saying the right thing. When I tell you that this boy literally has a script that he is written for, he's doing typical F-boy behavior. He's just selling these girls dreams, and each of them is eating it up hook, line, and sinker. And do you know what? I'm not opposed to it. Continue feeding them, be lying to them and everything. It's more content for me to talk about when shit's gonna hit the fan, basically. But Paige says that she's not here to train someone to be a boyfriend like she's having to do with Jax, which we completely understand. He says that he's a loyal guy. Doesn't every guy say that? Paige is very excited and says she appreciates how direct he is. Okay. Davide is talking to Dami about how he misses Jay in the retreat. Lord help us. Billy then tells Dam about him and Tasha's decision. Adam and Danica have a chat. They talk about business and how interested they are and how she wants someone that she can build an empire with. My girl, you just got off a 6 year relationship. You've been single since August and you're rushing to be in another relationship. I think you need to take some time out for yourself and figure out who you is separate from a relationship. Because Danica is giving me the vibes of one of those girls that will do anything to be in a relationship and is willing to settle just so she can have the title of girlfriend. No, girl, you need some years single just to
You know
focus
what
on
it
you.
is about Tanika? I don't even think it's that she's so desperate to be in a relationship. I think she's been in one for so long, she doesn't even know how to function when she's not in one. Do you know that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
21 years old, like her, and she's been in a relationship for 6 years. That means she was in a relationship from when she was 15. Her
14.
entire
She said
teenage
14.
formative years was
14.
spent in a relationship. Her understanding of romantic feelings or making friends with someone or getting to know a guy is under the guise of a serious relationship. So I don't think she knows any better. I don't think Love Island is for her. I think she needs to be outside living life, you know, that kind of thing.
That's what I mean.
Not
She
in this
needs to
kind of like
spend some
confinement
years
environment.
single. She needs to actually spend some years single. She does.
Yeah,
She
I
needs to.
think that's the reason she's being rejected. Because, you know, I couldn't get it because if you're talking about just plain looks, Danica is definitely like up top three, one of the prettiest girls in the villa. You know, that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Body, face, everything. She's gorgeous. I just couldn't get why her relationships in the villa kept failing. And I think that's literally it. Like, she doesn't know how to date anymore.
Yeah, all she knows is being in a relationship. She hasn't experienced the dating aspect of it and getting to talk and getting to know people. She just wants to go straight from, hi, hello, nice to meet you. Will you be my boyfriend? Yes, I'm your girlfriend. Excellent. Let's move on. No, it's a process. It takes time. But yeah, so basically, they have a chat and whatnot and talk about what they're into, what their similarities are, and everything like that. Um, yeah, and then Paige goes over to Akin and Gemma and Taj, says the conversation with Ada went really well. She tells them that she really likes him, she's open to get to know him, says that Jax lacks maturity, and Adam seems like he has that because he's been here, done that. That's what he's saying anyway. And just as Paige is talking, you can see the wheels turning in Ekin's head. Like Ekinsu's head is just like, guys, let me tell you something. The devil works hard, but Ekinsu works harder because the way this girl's head was just turning, she was not interested in whatever Paige was saying. Actually, I think maybe she was clued in because she was trying to say, okay, how can I use this to my own advantage? Sha? But yeah, so Ekin now decides that, oh, Adam, would you like a tour? Are you a tour guide? Are they paying you to be a tour guide? But you know what? I don't blame the girl. Use if you want to make David use it, enjoy the attention. Whoa, I don't blame you.
Honestly, the entire time the page was
She
talking,
was
like
uninterested.
Ekinsu's eyes were just like she looked like she was plotting something. But
She
what I
w-
find interesting is that so in that conversation with Ekinsu, he tells her that she's his like number one choice, and she's like, "But you spoke to Paige," but he was like, "Yeah, but you're my number one choice." But then when he was speaking to Gemma, he was like, "My type is you and Paige." So it's
Adam has already started playing the games, and this boy has not even been in the villa for up to
he's
24
already
hours.
playing games. He's already lying.
I love it. It's fantastic. This was literally Ekin the whole time Paige was talking. And then just imagine Todd Brothers being like, how can I collect this guy? How can I use this guy?
As in, she's like, how can this benefit me?
That was literally Ekin. But you know what, girl? Go for it. I like you and Davide, but I won't like 6'5" of Olive dead. And Davide even reaching 6 foot. I don't blame you, Sha. But we move. We don't discriminate on height here, guys. It's all about personality.
Yeah, and Collard is a big boy.
It's a lie. We discriminate here. We want 6'4" and above, but we keep it pushing sharp. Yeah, but the girls are these girls are salty, and I'm just like, don't be salty if you can't play the game. Hate the game, not the player. Just because of you have the confidence to saunter up to Adam and ask him, "Hey, baby, you want me to give you a tour?" Cry blood. These girls were so petty and so jealous. I was like, you're just mad because y'all didn't think of it, and you're inconfident to be grafting to guys and to be moving to guys the way Akin was moving. So yeah, don't
Yeah,
be
the girls this season don't know how to move to guys. They just wait to be moved to, which is quite interesting. And they
exactly.
don't move to anyone. Like it's very weird.
Exactly, but Ekin is ready to move to whoever she needs to move to. So they have a
100%.
conversation. He Adam is manipulative, but I love it. How is this guy going to tell Ekin that he sees her relationship with Davido as more of a friendship? That he doesn't really see the chemistry between them. And Ekin is just like, oh, really? Is that the vibe you get? Master, will you shut up your mouth? We both know that you like Davido, but it's okay. Be entertaining Adam, sir. Be using him. And then he says that he wants a relationship. This boy wants a relationship from everybody. Honestly, at this point, if this boy keeps using the word relationship, he could actually make a couple of thousands living off this show at this point because he's just feeding bullshit and lies left, right, and center. Talking about how he's changed, he's done the whole fame thing, he's now mature. I was about to say mature. Sorry, he's now mature. Guys, in case you don't know, it's getting late, but let's round this up. And yeah, so I don't know. I like the fact he was trying to put a little spanner in the works with Davide and Ekin. I think he definitely knows that Ekin has a bit of a wandering eye per se. So I think he's very curious to like explore that and maybe just cause a little bit of drama there. Will he actually take her seriously? I don't think so. She does say that he's a type because he's a lot older and mature, but we keep it moving. Yeah, so then the boys ask Andrew about Tash, and then they actually make a comment where they're like, it seems like Tash is talking and you're not talking. So maybe you need to start talking a lot more because this girl just keeps on chatting. But yeah, that was a very interesting comment that they make. And then he's not there saying that, oh, he's gonna talk to her and that she's for him or she's against him, but she needs to make a choice and she needs to start showing him how she feels and everything like that. Story of my life. What else is new?
Hmm.
Because the problem, my actually, do you know my biggest problem with Touch and Andrew? They keep on saying they want each other. I want you, but none of them have actually sat down to actually address the core issues in their relationship. And until they actually sit down and have proper conversations and address the core issues in their relationship, it is actually not going to work out for them. Because all the time they're going to come back to the same issues.
Yeah. Do you
Andrew's
know I also think the issue with Tasha and Paige is that they're not being realistic about things. If you're in a relationship with someone and that person likes you more than you like the other person, it doesn't necessarily mean the relationship has to end. It just means you have to like figure out what's going on. But Andrew is so into Paige and he feels
no,
not
it's
Paige,
into
sorry, Andrew's so
Tasha.
into Tasha. And he feels like if Tasha is not on the exact same page as him, then there's something wrong with their relationship. That's just not how relationship goes. You can feel some people can feel differently for each other. It doesn't mean the relationship is toxic or that it needs to change. It's just different. Like so that's the issue. Like I feel like they're just in this season, I feel like everyone just is like really unrealistic and is like they're like trying to create this like fantasy world where everyone is on the same page with the way they feel. That's not realistic. It's the same issue Gemma and Luca have. Gemma likes Luca a lot. Luca likes Gemma more. There's nothing wrong with that, but they keep on fighting because they feel like as if they have to treat each other the same. It's weird.
Yeah, and do you know what I find even like, yeah, oh, there was a point now I wanted to make. Oh, I can't remember what I wanted to make. Anyway, maybe it'll come back to me. But yeah, I completely agree with that about Tash and Andrew. They just have very unrealistic standards of what they think a relationship should be. But we keep it moving. So the boys ask Luca about Gemma, and he says 100% in it together. And then we see Tash pulling Adam for a chat. I'll be really surprised. This girl has moved to everybody. In fact, at this point, she's moved to the entire freaking country. Yeah, they have a conversation. I'm not even gonna go into that because it was just draining my brain cells. Then he pulls Gemma for a chat. Adam just wants violence. I don't know who OMF Google is. Wait, who is Picasso? Anyway, Sha, hello, welcome to the live and everything like that. But I have to say, him pulling Jama for a chat. This boy knows what he's doing. When I say that they are ready to give Luca a heart attack, they want my boy to be carted out of here on an ambulance because Luca got so insecure with Gemma talking to Billy. Compare how Billy looks to how Adam looks. That's like comparing
Mhm.
heaven and earth, and earth together. Guys, he pulls up for a chat and then he's like, "What's up with you and Luca? Are you guys married or everything like that?" Which I think was really, really funny actually. And then him saying, like, is he gonna be mad that I'm chatting to you? I think in some ways he was trying to like let her know what people have been saying. That's all like, don't you think he's giving you some red flags with how obsessive he is, how possessive he is, how he gets jealous? My girl is like, no, I don't think so. I think he's just protective. And then he tells her that, oh, out of all of the girls, you and Paige are more like my type and similar to a lot of my exes. So he's into brunettes. And just as he's saying that, who is walking in? Look at saying, honey, I'm home. But yeah, this episode, it was very calm to be honest. It was just basically the reunion, giving updates about their different situations and reconciliation, the final part of the reconciliation. Adam doing tour of the island, or is it tour of the villa at this point, and just talking to every single girl, which I think is fair. He did say that he wants to talk to everybody, he wants to get to know each of them and explore and move forward from there. I think that's bullshit. I think he has a game plan. I think he knows who he's trying to go for. He definitely wants to cause damage, wants to cause a ruckus, and I am here for it because it is content. And then tomorrow night, we see that Jacques is getting a little bit hot and heated. And my guy is getting frustrated because he thinks that Adam is chatting shots. I'm like, sit down. What is
You know,
okay?
I thought was a little embarrassing about that trailer. So obviously, I think Gemma tells him that Jax is gonna chat and shit about you, and then he stands up all angry, and I was like, okay, big man, are you gonna go confront Adam? And he goes to Paige. Like
No,
Jax is one of those
but
guys that
that's
can't fight another boy. He only talks. He only talks. Like he's all chat.
it's all chat, but that's what I say. They're not even called men. I call them boys because none of them is giving big man energy or big dick
Mhm.
energy. They're all either crying or they're moping. It's like you guys say you wanted to do boys' holiday. Back it, stick, be a man of. So you said fuck the consequences, damn the consequences. Why you all crying? I'm not understanding. Why you all asking for reconciliation? No, stand strong. You want to go and confront Adam. My dear, if Adam does give you a knock on the head, it will shorten you down and bring you back to reality. Because can you even reach? Even if you try to fight him, can you even reach? You're a pretty boy. That one looks hardened, chiseled. Respect yourself. Cut your
Adam doesn't look chiseled and hiding. Adam looks like he only talks as well. To
I'm
be
not
fair.
talking about physicality and body wise. Even if Jax wanted to reach Adams, can he even reach? He's even that tall. Will he, wait, realistically, if he's trying to fight Adams, where is his hand going to reach?
It's true.
So, like, cut your coat according to your size and respect yourself. All of you small people stay in one corner. Thank you. No offense to all of
Yeah,
you.
because Dax is 5'10", 5'11", isn't
Yeah, and this is 6'5". There is a whole what 7 inches between them.
he? Back, this is why you have to date a tall man, because imagine someone is chatting to your man and now they're towering over him as well. Like at that point, what do you do?
That's why me, I have a rule 6'4". I don't know, and I don't want it. I don't want it. But yeah, guys, that's the end of it. yeah, I just had my best friend on the phone with me and she joined me for this review because I wouldn't tell you I was tired. I was ready to sleep. I'm like, you know what? Consistency, consistency. So
Someone said Billy Elf. He does look like an elf. You know, I think there's something going on with his forehead. Like, have you guys seen, like, he has this, like, cleft in his forehead that's really interesting.
Chiamaka, we're not about to go into psychology right now, please. If you want to talk about
It's not psychology. I mean, like, physical wise. Like, he has, like, a cleft in between his eyebrows. Like, next time you're watching, it looks as if there's a helmet underneath his skin on his head. Next time you're watching him, look at him. He looks like he has a helmet underneath his skin. And I'm not saying it makes him look unattractive. Like, it's part of his attraction. But I just think it's an interesting physical feature I've never seen on anyone before.
Mhm. Very, very interesting. Wait, how is the number of people joining this live increasing just as I'm about to round up? People need to respect yourself, please. We start this live at 11 or a couple of minutes past 11, depending on how sleepy I am. So you guys need to respect yourself. You cannot at the end be there popping up. No, be here for 11 sharp, okay? Be here for 11. But basically, thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Chief, for joining me. I appreciate the moral support and everything like that. Remember to follow me on my Instagram, which is the same name as my channel, Danny TV. Follow me on my Snapchat, where I post nonsense, to be honest, but it's funny. Danny TV as well. Like, share, subscribe, share it out and everything. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow here at 11. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just wondering, what do you guys feel about doing TikTok reviews? Let me know what your thoughts are actually. Because I'm thinking about doing like 3 minute summaries on TikTok for Love Island. So let me know if that's what you guys would be interested in. I'm just trying to pump out content for you guys. I know right now I'm doing Love Island reviews. Don't worry, I have other content coming out for you people. But your girl works in 9 to 5 and it does other stuff as well. So like bear with me. I will get back to regular scheduling for you guys and actual pre-recorded videos where I'm not coming to you in my bonnet. But you know what? Can we say a shout out to my bonnet? This is from my friend Cam. I stole this from her. Cam, I think I rock this better than you. But yeah, I think I actually like this vibe I'm giving you. It's bonnet and banter. So
That's cute. That's a cute name, Bonnet and Banter.
yeah, bonnets and banter for Love Island. But anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Good night. Bye bye. Thank you all. Chi say bye.
Bye.